Wells Fargo probably has one of the best business credit cards on the market right now, and that's the Signify business credit card. In this video, I want to break down everything about this card, what you need to know, and also what you need to look out for when applying for this business credit card. As you may have seen, the Fed has cut interest rates yet again, and if you're a business owner looking for business funding, this may be the best opportunity that you've had in a long time. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. All right, so we are at my computer and we are on Wells Fargo's website. And I know you may see either online or on their site or anywhere else that you don't necessarily need a business bank account. Trust me, you're gonna wanna have a business bank account if you are trying to get this Signify card. Typically what will happen is that if you don't have a business credit card or business bank account, when you go to apply for it, you'll usually get denied and it says, you only had your account open or you don't have an account and you need to have an account for 60 days or 90 days. All right, so to just skip ahead of all that nonsense, just open a business bank account. That's really the first place you want to start. So with that being said, you don't need nothing crazy. The Initiate Business Checking Account is going to be perfectly fine in this scenario. It has a $500 minimum daily balance if you want to avoid the $10 monthly service fee. Otherwise, you'll have to pay that $10 a month, and you will need at least a $25 minimum opening deposit to be able to get this account open. All right, and this is standard for most business funding, business credit cards, lines of credit, whatever it is. You're gonna need to have a checking account at that particular institution to usually be able to get any type of financial products from them. Okay, and so that's why it's also important, guys, that you really know the ins and outs of each bank that you're applying to and each bank that you're trying to get funding from, because every bank is going to be different. They got little quirks, they got little different things that they have, and you want to make sure that you're aware of what you need to be able to go ahead and get the job done. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so here we have the Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card. Now, after making another video, you'll be able to earn $500 in cash reward bonus after you spend $5,000 in purchases for your business in the first 3 months. Now, this sign-up offer is just okay. It's not the best I've seen. It's not the worst either, but it's okay, right? You know, if you're gonna spend $5,000 in 3 months, you'll get that $500 cash rewards bonus. So it's just something for if you're going to spend the money anyway, why not get something from it? All right. But in terms of the multipliers, it's a 2% unlimited rewards card. So what that means is you're going to get 2% cash back on all purchases for your business without any caps or spending categories. And that's good because there's not a lot of 2% cash back business credit cards on the market. So having one from a major bank is always a good thing. There's no annual fee on this card as well. And then it's 0% interest APR for the first 12 billing cycles. Okay, so basically a year of 0% interest. And this is always good for startups, or even if you've been in business for a while. It's always good to have that 0% interest to kind of level everything out. And on our site, they got a calculator where you can kind of see what your cashback potential could look like. So it's showing you if you spend $5,000 here monthly on business purchases, which is going to be 2% cash back, over 12 months, that'll be $1,200 in cash rewards earning potential, which is very, very good. That's $1,200 of free money for money you were already going to spend in your business anyway. So that's a win-win all the way around. Wells Fargo does have a travel portal. So, if you kind of want to use the rewards that way, you can if you want to. Now, in terms of how to get this card, now you'll see down at the bottom, they have their little, kind of little bullet points, but they don't really tell you the real information of what you're actually going to need. So Wells Fargo, at the making of this video, at least, is going to be pulling from Experian, and it's going to be FICO 9. All right. That's very important that you know that FICO 9, it's not FICO 8. FICO 9 and FICO 8 grade a little bit differently. So your scores on FICO 8 may be either higher or lower than FICO 9. So that's something that you want to check. A good little quirk too, or a free way to check this is if you have a Wells Fargo personal account, they usually give you your Experian FICO 9 score for free. Okay, so that's a way you can kind of see what that score is if you want to check it out ahead of time, which I do recommend. Now, going back to this a little bit, the FICO 9 score, that needs to be at least above 700. And this is going to vary, guys. So you got two buckets when you're trying to get business funding. You have the startup bucket, and then you have the established business bucket. All right. And you really gotta understand what bucket that you're in when you're trying to get business funding. A lot of times people, they see these gaudy numbers on the internet. Oh, get 100,000, 150,000, whatever. That doesn't mean that you're going to qualify for that. All right. People are getting those numbers, but it depends on the business. So if you're a startup, you got to understand that you're probably not going to get a 50K limit or a 30K limit because you don't have any business comparable credit, which is other business trade lines probably reporting on your business credit bureau. So that's going to factor into you getting not that high of business limits. So you got to start somewhere. So, you know, if you're a startup, expect probably like 10K, 15K limits, you know, something like that. Don't expect you to walk in there and get a 30, 40K limit if all you have is just your personal credit, right? And a lot of times the personal credit, you may have a 700 on paper, but your profile is really not optimized that good. That's why we help people with these exact type of situations in our Omni Growth funding program, where we kind of build you a custom funding strategy and work one-on-one with you. So if that's something that you are interested in, you want to learn more, you can go ahead and click the link in the pinned comment on that. But secondly, if you are established business, you kind of want to be able to leverage the good things that you have. So if you've been in business 2 years and more, right, that's going to benefit you. If you have cash flow, if you have financials, which is, you know, at least 1 year of tax returns in most cases, that's going to help you with this card, because you can show Wells Fargo that, hey, maybe they start you off at like a 10K limit or whatever. But if you have other business funding already, you can kind of leverage those other statements and those other limits that you have to potentially get this limit up. All right. Now, Wells Fargo does have a business line of credit as well. This video isn't entirely about that, but that is something that they do have. So you can also get that in tandem with this too. Business line of credit, that's something that, you know, it's like a hybrid between a business loan and a business credit card. You know, you can liquidate it like a loan, but it's revolving like a credit card if you don't know what a business line of credit is. But Wells Fargo does have those. Now, typically you can't get these no doc in certain situations, but again, if you're established business and you got tax returns, leverage that. You're going to get higher limits on business credit cards and on term loans and lines of credit, stuff like that. So it's just way better for you if you have that. And again, guys, going into 2026, those are the businesses that are going to get these multiple six figures in funding. It's going to be the businesses that are, you know, operating correctly, right? They have tax returns. They have those type of things. Those are going to be the businesses that like really get the 200, 300, 150, those type of numbers. It's going to be those type of businesses that get that. Okay. So you just want to be aware of that when you're out here trying to fund your business. Just be mindful and be realistic about where you're at in your business funding journey. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now listen, if you already have a 700 plus credit score, you've been trying to fund your business, for the last couple months or years, how long it's been taking you, and you're just running into a brick wall, or you don't want to mess up, you've just been sitting on the sidelines for a while and you're trying to get in the game, but you want guidance and one-on-one help, go ahead and click the link in the pinned comment below. It's going to take you to a page where you can learn more about our Omni Growth funding program, where we work with you one-on-one, get you access to our vetted bank contacts, and build you a blueprint to help you get your business funded in under 30 days. Okay, this is for business owners that are, trying to move quicker. They want to fast track their process and get dedicated help to do that. Okay, so if that's you, you can click the link in the pinned comment to learn more about that. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and smash that like button if you enjoyed today's content. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I drop a new video. Now, if you want to learn my omni goal strategy and how I was able to get over 500K in business funding leveraging these 3 steps, go ahead and click the video on the screen right now. It's going to take you to a video I recently did where I break down my entire strategy, and you can literally just steal the framework from me in that video. So go ahead and click the video on the screen right now, and I'll see you in that one.